First, remove the plastic. Then stick your hand inside and pull out the neck. This one doesn't have any gizzards. Drain it of all the blood. Oh, and happy Thanksgiving. What I like to do is take the wings off. You can get in here. You cut through the joint. Find the joint here and you cut right through. Take off the wings. We're going to smoke them too. You come through here, find the joint, and you cut through it. Then, very carefully find the center bone and slice down along it. Try and keep your knife against the bone. This takes a little time. I've done this, many of these before. Oh, I found the giblets. So you slice down here, and you slice this way. Nice even strokes. Just try and keep your knife along the bone. It takes a little time to get used to it. And when you get here, try and cut through this little fat in between the leg. And just follow just right down, just like you're doing a chicken wing. And now you can see there's a joint here. If you move this, that's where the drum joins into the carcass. Now you take your knife and you slide through that. And look, we have a huge turkey breast. Take out your little thing because you're not going to need it. Do the same thing on the other side. Okay? Slice down. Keep the knife along the bone. You can use a smaller knife if you want. This is a big knife. And bring it down here. Same thing. When you get over here, you move the leg. You can see the joint where it joins into the carcass again. Right there, you put your knife in between there and cut through. It's very simple. You don't need to put a lot of force. Make sure your knife is nice and sharp. You can kill it. Okay, now we're going to take the legs off. Again, you just move the bird around. Sounds weird, but you want to break that joint with your hand. You hear it break. Now what you do is you find it, which is right here. You can take your knife and try and keep it close, getting all that meat off, and just cut right through. It's very not hard at all. Again, same thing on this side. We broke it. You see where the bone is. And you try and cut through, not losing all that meat, and just go right through the joint. Now, why debone a turkey? Well, several reasons why. I'm going to take all the bones out of this, tie it in a little roast like this big, put it on my smoker, and cook it in like 1.5 hours. Same thing with this. What am I going to do with the bone? I'm going to break the bone right here, put my knife through it, and I'm going to cut it into little pieces, carefully, so I don't hurt myself. You use a butcher knife for this. And I'm going to put it in my pot, I'm going to brown it, and I'm going to make my gravy. Again, just cut in little pieces whatever you feel comfortable with. There's not any specific way you have to do this. It's a presentation. And what I'm doing is I'm cutting the skin out around here, around the drumstick, and then I'm going to bust it off. And watch this. You push the meat down, so when it cooks, you scrape it down the bone like this. When it cooks, it pushes down and gives it a nice presentation. Okay, that's one. And do the same thing to the other one. Push it down. Now for the legs. Same thing. You take it out here at the nub. Make sure you have I don't have a butcher knife, so I'm doing it this way. Now I'm going to debone this. A lot of this requires scraping. I'm scraping the meat back to expose the bone. And I'm going to go right down the leg. And scrape it again so you can see it. Okay? And go down this side so you can see it. Now with my fingers, I'm pushing my finger through to the other side. I'm going to take the least amount of meat off of this. We are going to roll this. When I get some butcher twine and tie it up in these perfect little roasts. So you can slice them evenly. And you can slice this evenly. You have a nice presentation of the breast, all meat, no bones to deal with, no carving big bird, leaving half of the meat on there. And voila, that's why we do it. I'll show you the end result later. The bones, put them in a hot pot, a little bit of oil, and I'm going to brown them up. I always put a little bit of salt and pepper in here. That side up, just going to go in there. fat side down so it'll cook up nicely. Just add a little salt here right now. This is going to make a really good gravy and a really good turkey stock. I'm going to take some out for soup for later.
Dad, this one's not like Daddy. Daddy, this one's like it's going out like that way. Dad, it's going out like that way.
Okay, let's let it go out then. Max, what do you think about this frying the whole turkey?
I have a new one.
Yes, you can have a new one, but that's it. Guys, here's the end result. This is the turkey leg, and this is the breast. You see how beautiful that is? Perfectly round, sliceable. I got a little bit too late on this because I already sliced one and we already ate it. That's what it looks like. You debone turkey, and guess what? This is the soup, and the food is terrible, like he says. This is the stock going to be soup later on tonight with all those roasted bones. I actually put it in the oven for about an hour and a half at 350, 375 degrees. Debone a turkey in the first place, well, check it out. This is exactly why. Absolutely perfectly round portions of the leg all the way down, boneless. Absolutely perfect breast, perfectly sliced all the way, and there's your presentation. That's why you debone one for Thanksgiving. You can stuff the leg if you like. I like it just like that with some herbs and garlic in the middle and spices. Perfect Thanksgiving meal. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Gobble gobble.